of construction would kick in and start to take effect. In other words, since the advent of electronic sound and machines which can vary all of the parameters of sound, you're able to create experiments in which you can actually hear your own brain assembling or putting together sound into sound objects, because you can find the point at which two sounds become one, and you can get to the exact point, the limit of that, and then you can actually hear the thing happening. So it enables you to kind of pinpoint these conditions of auditory experience. And Alfred Bregman's work is particularly important here. So he's identified various effects and various illusions. So, for instance, the continuity illusion, which specifies certain conditions under which you hear one sound continue even when it's masked by another. So, technically speaking, the first sound becomes inaudible, but you'll hear it continuing, and that's dependent on the length of time between the pulses and so on. So your brain will create a kind of phantom sound object because your brain's expecting a certain thing, and it's our brain's default tendency to look for a certain type of object that obeys consistent rules. So, in other words, linking it back to Meyasu, in a sense you could say our brain is spontaneously metaphysical. It has these metaphysical rules about how things should behave, and these illusions or effects are kind of demonstrations of that. Another one that Florian's used in his work is what's called the localization blur, which is Jens Blauert's, based on Jens Blauert's work. This specifies conditions under which you can create a sound object that